Hello! If you saw my last video, then you saw this table being taken back to basics as much as it could possibly be. This is step 2 of 3 in the process, and that is priming and painting. In a way I didn't know how to before this. The first step is to dampen the table, which I originally did by dampening the cloth, but I learned it's way better to do with a mister and a dry cloth. The more you know. This is just to take away any leftover dust or anything that may have accumulated since the last time you maybe touched it, in every crack, nook, and crevice. Now, it's prime time! Though the underside hadn't been done properly up to this point, this is a full-blown redo, so I'll be priming the underside as well. Everywhere. No stone unturned and any other cliches you can think of. I even met a friend along the way. Once the primer has had a full 24 hours to dry, even if it says 8 to 10 or whatever, I like to leave mine overnight, and I'm going to be utilizing an epoxy paint. This is actually the same paint I used on the cupboard, as it is a harder paint. It does dry down a little bit slower, and As mentioned in that video with the paint, it is best to add thin layers, allowing at least a day or two for them to dry in between, and adding it on with a brush or a mohair roller. Over the course of a few days, I did add 3 or 4 layers. This was indeed a long process, but definitely worth it. And go over it completely with a mohair roller at the end of it to give an even coverage. Once the underside of everything was all done, it was time to do the exact same thing with the tabletops. And I say tops because it has wings. This entire video is based around the next portion, otherwise it would just be me painting a table, which I mean you can do. But if you would like the top portion or any kind of surface that you're doing to be as smooth as possible, another route you can take is to prime and then use a very, very light sandpaper to go over it. I used a 220 for this. It's just got to be extremely fine. This will not only make the paint go on even better, but make it as even as possible. Again, for the spray down. And then the paint job. Once again, same paint to utilize. That is it for today's video, and I do hope I will see you guys in the third installment of this. Bye guys!